I'm in danger.
Hey toy friends, it's Enzo, and I am here with a very, very special guest, Rainn.
It's
Hello.
me. Hello.
So we're
Thank
back.
you for having me.
Yeah, we're back for part two. We asked in the last video that we did of aesthetically challenged dolls, wanted like the opposite of it, the most beautiful, most handsome, whatever dolls, and you said yes. So here we are. We are doing the same kind of tournament style where we're gonna pit two dolls against each other and they're gonna duke it out. Except this time we actually ranked or like rated each one with numbers. So
Yeah.
we rated them by overall appearance, 1 to 5, head sculpt, 1 to 5, and outfit, 1 to 5. So whatever, and that total will add both of our numbers up, and that's the doll that will move forward in the competition. So
Yeah.
it's kind of how we're going to do it.
Great idea on your part, because I think I even said this in the DMs that I feel like we would be so much more likely to fight about like our favorite dolls than our least favorite dolls.
Yeah, for sure. And also, I wanted to give an honorable mention because I just got this doll, and he would definitely be up there.
Oh my gosh, yes! That pack is so good.
Yeah, so this is the Masquerade, the Disney Limited Edition. This is the Aladdin of the Jasmine Aladdin.
Yes.
Chad was kind enough to split this set up with me. So, but yeah, he is so good.
Yeah, he like even just from the stock photos, I was like, that's a really good doll.
Yeah. I love that he's like showing some cleavage. That's also, but yeah, he would definitely be like up there. But we're gonna pretend he doesn't exist for now. But
got him too late.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like mine too. It's so hard because you did all boy dolls and I did all girl dolls.
Right.
And it's so hard to pick out of all the dolls that exist, like which are possibly my top ones. So they're kind of just like random pretty dolls.
Yeah. This is obviously a fluctuating list. Like in like a month, they could be completely different. Who knows? But
in a month, I'm coming back like I hate all of these.
Yeah. So right now, this is what we're rolling with. So let's get to the ranking.
I'm ready.
Okay, so the first matchup is we have Claude from the Sweet 1600 line, and we have Ken Looks number 18. So I'm a huge Claude fan. He's probably my favorite Manster from G1.
Mm-hmm.
I also love. I do love G3 Claude. I think he's cute. But this one in particular, I think I like him like dressed up, and
oh yeah,
I don't know. He's just like handsome, and I think he looks really good. And then the Ken Looks, I don't necessarily like his outfit. I think it's very like whatever. It's his head sculpt is the winner. Also, this was the first buff body Ken that we got.
Was it?
Yeah, so that also adds to his overall rating, I guess.
Yeah, I feel like with the Looks dolls, for sure, it's more about the doll than any of the outfits they're in.
Absolutely. The outfits are kind of like, they're definitely not, they don't,
They're just kind of there. They're like, okay.
They're just there. So, I guess, so for Claude, let me look at my notes. I voted, I rated his overall design a 5. I gave his head sculpt a 5, and I rated his outfit a 5. So I really like
perfect score.
Perfect score, 15. And then for the Ken Looks, I gave him a overall design 4, head sculpt 5, and outfit 2. So,
lost some points there.
Yeah, so he got an 11.
I did not write down the individual scores. That was my bad.
That's fine. We can do some numbers.
That was just like a lot of numbers for me.
Yeah. No, that's cool.
So I gave Claude a total score of 12.
Okay.
And then the Ken looks got a total score of 9.
Okay. So
I'm so sorry in advance for my lower scores. I felt so bad doing this.
no, it's fine. So math. Let's see. So
You said an 11 for you for the looks doll?
yeah. Okay, so Claude wins this round.
Yeah, for sure.
Right? Yeah. Okay. So Claude is the winner. So we have 2 of yours. So we have Dawn of the Dance?
Yeah.
Dance, Laguna, and Ever After High, Cerise Hood, San Diego Comic-Con.
Monster High versus Ever After High.
Yeah.
I think Dawn of the Dance was a really, really strong line from G1 just across the board. And this Laguna is by far my favorite. Her hair is so fun. Like the little like mohawk situation she's got going on with the ponytails is incredible to me. And I feel like I don't have to explain the Cerise. I mean, look at her. She's so extravagant and fun.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So for me, I've got these all out of order. The Dawn of the Dance Laguna got a 12. And I actually also gave Cerise a 12.
Okay.
So I'm not helping at all here.
So I gave Laguna an 11.
Hi.
Because
She's being so loud, sorry.
That's fine. I gave Laguna an 11 because I like her. I like the head sculpt. I love the hair. I think it's funky and fun. The outfit, I'm kind of like meh on. So that kind of brought the overall design a little down. So that's why I gave her an 11. And then Cerise, I gave a 14.
Yeah, she's really good.
Yeah, fur, any kind of fur on a doll, I'm like, all in.
Immediately.
And her outfit is rad. Like, it's very, like woodsman to me. I'm getting very like Lady of the Woods vibes. So it looks like Cerise won this round.
Yeah, you made the deciding vote.
Yeah. Sweet. So now we have Joey Lawrence or Joey Rousseau from Blossom and Saks Fifth Avenue Cinderella limited edition doll. So I gave Joey. What did I give Joey? I gave him a 13.
Okay.
He's just, I don't know. He's just, I love his like very casual, everyday like vibes.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of have a little crush on Joey Lawrence, or I had one back in the day.
Might be playing into it.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I think he's a really well executed doll for who he is and the character that he played on Blossom. So that's kind of why I gave him a 13. What about you?
I gave him a 10. He got a lot of points from his outfit.
Yeah.
Just because, like, looking up the images, I was honestly really surprised by how detailed it was. I wasn't expecting that, but the clothes were really good. So
yeah,
the face was like kind of whatever for me, but he redeemed himself with the clothes.
And then for Saks, for Cinderella, I gave her a 13.
What did I give her? I gave her a 12. You actually scored her higher than I did, and she was my pick.
That's so funny. She is a very beautiful doll. I do agree. I love the color scheme. I love the big poofy dress. Yeah, I agreed with everything you said in your video about this doll. Yeah, she's a great doll. So
solid.
And she actually wins.
Does she?
Yeah.
You're like doing so much better at keeping up with the numbers and the math than I am. I'm just like
I'm trying. All right. So next we have this is Amari from Fresh Squad, and on the right we have G3 Venus. So for Amari, I gave him a 15 because
he's good.
He's so good. I think the outfit is definitely doing a lot of the work. His face sculpt, I think, is adorable. It's so cute. It's so good. I love that he has like rooted hair. Um, so yeah, perfect 15 for Amari.
He is really good. When you sent me like the image that you were using, I was like, wow, that's actually a really solid doll. I gave him a 12.
Okay.
Just because, I don't know, like I feel like I really like the outfit and I agree about the base doll. Just when I put it all together, I'm like, he's not the most exciting to me, but he's still really good.
Yeah.
I like the excitement. And then for Venus, I gave her a 13.
Okay.
Which I'm kind of like, maybe I should have given her a bigger score, but I think 13's fair. She got tiny bits of points off for the gradient shoe, just because that's kind of overused. But other than that, she's really solid.
I gave her a 15. So,
I'm so critical.
I mean, I can be pretty critical too, but yeah, it's funny. I mean, Venus is like amazing. This G3 Venus is like so good.
I love that everyone recognizes that too. Like that's such a widely held like opinion.
Yeah. And it looks like Venus wins by 1 point.
You did that.
I did that.
I feel like you're knocking out all your own choices.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so now we have the Tassa Tassa My Bear guy.
Yes.
Technically not a doll. He's kind of like a doll / action like figure or whatever, but I included him because he's very high up there for me. And then
it's like a weird line anyway between dolls and action figures. Like it's very blurry.
Yeah. And then we have G1 Spectra.
It's my girl.
Your girl. So I rated my Tassa Tassa dude 15 just because I think he's lovely.
He's very up your alley for sure.
He is very up my alley, and the fact that he has a wiener, that's even better. So.
I wasn't gonna say that. I was gonna let that go under the radar. But
Yeah.
So what did you say his score? I didn't even.
15.
Yeah. I just immediately was like gone. I gave him a 9.
Okay.
I totally appreciate him for what he is. I just like wouldn't buy him, you know?
Yeah.
I'm not the target demographic, but I can appreciate that he exists. But for Spectra did get a perfect 15 for me. That's my girl. She's like first doll, most important, so.
I gave her a 12.
That's fair.
Not a huge fan of the outfit, I'll be honest.
Okay, yeah. I feel like if I didn't have such sentimental attachment to her, I definitely would have ranked her lower. So I get that.
I do love Spectra. I probably have more Spectra dolls out of all of the G1 or besides
really?
But like I love Spectra. She's great. So it looks like Spectra is moving on.
I'm so sorry. I like tanked yours.
Let's see. All right. So next matchup is the BMR 1959 Redhead. I don't think these have names, which is real dumb.
Probably not. Bobby almost never does names.
Yeah, I didn't even see any like numbers or anything. So, and then King Crystal Cave Ken on the right. So the reason I chose this redhead is because he uses the same head sculpt as the Ken looks that we saw earlier. He's just a redhead, and
he's just a huge fan of that face.
I love that it's the Tate head sculpt, and it's so good. It's so good. But he has freckles on his face, and it's crazy.
Yeah.
Like when I got, I think I got the redhead first, and then I got the Ken looks one, and I was like, I did not even make the connection that they were the same head sculpt because they look so different. It's crazy how like a screening can change the look.
Oh
of
yeah,
a doll. Like it's insane. Anyway, I really like this doll. I don't really. I gave him an 11. The clothing is like questionable. To be honest, but he's a really good. He's also in a major move body, so that also helps.
Yeah, I actually ranked him higher than you did this time. I gave him a 12.
Okay.
I feel like a lot of people hate the VMR line, but I low-key thought it was really good.
It's funky. It's a funky line. Yeah.
It's something different.
Yeah. And then the one on the right, I think I gave him a 15. I gave him a 15. 15.
I gave him a 15.
Yeah.
I looked at that and I was like, I can't possibly rank that lower.
He's amazing. Like, I have a thing for male dolls with rooted long hair. This like medieval vibe. Yes. I never in a million years thought I would be like into medieval dolls, and really? Have for some reason. I'm figuring that out about myself. So, but yeah, he's amazing in every way. Like just overall, the quality of his clothing, and I'm a huge Masters of the Universe fan, so he's also giving me like Motu vibes, like action figure vibes with the sword, and he also has the fur line.
Yeah.
This is like a no-brainer.
Yeah, I feel like he's a really excellent example of how good male dolls can look when they're actually given effort.
Yeah.
Like, so much of the time they just don't get effort, and so people don't care about them, and it's like, if they get the attention to detail they deserve, they can look incredible.
Yeah. I mean, we're going to pay for that, obviously.
Yeah.
You know. Okay, so he's obviously the winner. So,
yeah.
Good job. Okay. And then we've got two more. So we have the Royal Prince on the left, and then we have the Princess of Portugal.
Very fitting pairing.
I know, right? So I rated. So this particular doll is not available in the U.S.
Oh, really?
For some strange, stupid reason. I had to buy this off of someone who somehow acquired it. Somehow, I don't know. But
don't ask questions.
Yeah, like just give me the doll. Just give me the doll.
The doll black market.
Exactly. I love this head sculpt. This head sculpt is like probably, if not my number one, definitely my number two after the Tate one. But I could care less about the Dreamtopia or Prince aspect of it.
Right.
That doesn't really do it for me. Literally, the head sculpt. So I gave him a 12.
All his points are in face.
Yes.
I gave him a 6.
Okay.
I'm so sorry. I do agree with you. It's the clothes that brought him down.
Yeah.
Because I do think the face sculpt is nice. And like, I like the prince concept. Mm-hmm. I like medieval princes and all of that stuff. So I like the idea. But yeah, he is inherently like a very budget doll. So
yeah.
It's just a little less extravagant.
Very playline, for sure.
Yeah.
And then what about the princess?
Yeah, I just love her so much. She was one of the first ones that I got from the Dolls of the World Princess line. And I've since fallen in love with the entire line. So she's just like a little nostalgic, but also I think she's one of the better ones. I just love her colors and her details. Yeah. I gave her a 14.
Okay. I gave her an 11. I think, yeah, she's very striking. I always love brunettes, brunette dolls, or just like the brunette hair is always nice to see in a princess doll. Yeah, so it looks like the princess is moving on.
I was doing you dirty in these early rounds.
All right, and then we have our last matchup, which is the Venetian Gala Barbie.
Oh, yeah.
Made Fantasy. Kyla? Is it Kyla or Kayla?
Kayla.
Kayla.
I love both of these so much for different reasons. The Venetian Opulence Barbie, I actually got lucky enough. Someone sent her to me, and I will be forever grateful for that because she is just so gorgeous in person. Like, the amount of detail on that doll is wild. It's genuinely really impressive.
Yeah.
I gave her a 14. And then for the mermaid Barbie, I just love mermaids. And I really like the silicone tail. They don't do that anymore. But they did it on a couple of dolls back when I was a kid. And I feel like it's such a good design for a mermaid. So for me, she got an 11. Because like, she's not as exciting, but I do still love her.
So I gave the Venetian Barbie also a 14.
Hey!
This is an amazing doll. Yeah, she's great. I think the outfit obviously is what pushed her over the edge. I gave the mermaid an 8.
That's fair, yeah.
Not a huge mermaid. Oh, I forgot. I think I was going to put Mermaid Ken in here. That's fine.
Not a huge mermaid fan.
Yeah, I'm not a huge mermaid fan, but here's my... Yeah. Okay, so the Venetian Gala Barbie is the winner for this.
It is funny when you get into stuff like fairies or mermaids or anything like that, how if you're not a fan of that, it's like automatically not going to be as good.
Right.
I still feel the same. So it would be a 13 for me from Venus, and then a 14 for the Venetian Barbie.
All right. I gave Venus a 15, and then the Venetian I gave a 14. So
did we cancel each other out, or
it's tied?
Oh no!
Oh no!
I know you were talking. I was like, hold on. I'm pretty sure that.
Oh no! Okay, so we have to duke it out, I guess.
I would give it to the Barbie. Because I think that Venus is more like striking to me, but the Barbie has much more quality to her because she's a collector level doll. So like,
I'm gonna agree.
Sorry, Venus.
Yeah, Venus is really good, but I agree. I think the Barbie is like, next level.
When you have like a much higher budget like that, it's hard to compete because it's just like.
Very true. All right, so we have Spectra and Cerise.
So Spectra was a 15 for me, and Cerise was a 12.
Spectra was a 12, and Cerise was a 14. Ooh.
So it's really close again.
So Spectra, 1 point.
My obsession pushed her over the edge.
I would have picked Cerise if we were just going by like pure whatever. But we're gonna follow the rules. Not gonna break the rules. So Spectra is the winner. All right. So next we have Claude and Princess of Portugal.
So I had 12 for Claude and then 14 for the princess.
And I had 15 for Claude and 11 for the princess. So
that's a tie again, isn't it?
No, it's not.
No, it's not? Oh, I thought it was.
No. Because you did 12 for Claude, right?
Yeah.
And 11 and 14 for the princess.
Yeah.
And I did 15 for Claude and 11 for the princess.
Okay, so it was really close.
It's really close, yeah. But Claude.
It's like those numbers are sounding a bit too familiar.
So Claude comes through. Good job, Claude.
He said, I'm here to win it.
And then we have Cinderella, Crystal Cave Ken.
Yes. I'm pretty sure Ken wins. 'Cause didn't we give him a perfect score?
Did we?
I gave him a 15.
Okay, yeah, so he wins.
Default.
All right.
Less math.
All right, here we go. Nitty gritty. Spectra and Crystal Cave.
Ken's gonna beat her out, and I can accept it. I understand. Like, putting aside my feelings, he is objectively like the cooler looking doll.
Yeah, I agree.
Clearly.
All right, match number 2, Claude and Venetian Gala. So Claude.
He was a 12.
For you, for you, and then what did you do for Claude?
So for Claude, that was the 12, and then the Barbie was 14.
Oh, right. Oh, wow. Okay, so the Venetian Barbie wins by 1 point.
There's so many of these that are coming down to 1 point.
Yeah. All right, here we go. The final round.
This is such a good matchup, I just need to say.
So if we're going by like our scores,
then Ken would win.
But maybe we should have a little discussion if we want to be like,
actually like duke it out a bit.
Yeah, why not?
Oh gosh, it is so funny to me that it comes down to 2 Barbie collector dolls.
Yeah.
Like, obviously they have very different aesthetics, but in that way they're kind of similar, where they're both like a similar, I think, original price point potentially. Similar levels of detail, which makes it really hard.
Yeah. I mean, I do love the amount of detail in Barbie's in her outfit. I love the
With a ruff.
whatever that thing is.
Yeah, I never call it the right thing for sure.
Yeah. I think that's amazing. I like the drama of her. She's got a lot of drama, and I appreciate that. And I think that's actually maybe why I like the Ken doll as well. There is a level of like drama-ish there with the fur boots and the long hair and the cape,
the armor.
So
I will say I think it's interesting just because, like I touched on earlier, female dolls get so much attention all the time.
Right. So
I do love the Venetian Barbie, but I almost feel like the Ken stands out more because amongst his companions, like the comparison's so much more drastic versus the Barbie.
Yeah.
Like, she's beautiful, obviously, like she was my pick. But like you can get other dolls that are kind of similar to that, whereas the Ken feels unique.
Was she your top pick?
Outside of Spectra, for like, the personal reasons, yeah.
Okay. So my top pick was I guess I had a handful of 15. So
you were like handing them out left and right.
I was. It was the Chasatasa, Crystal Cave Ken, the Fresh Squad I really liked, and Claude. But I guess if I had to choose between those 4, I would probably. I was so excited when I got this doll.
I loved your video. Like, you were you could tell how excited you were about it.
And I got him like at like a really good price, which like was like cherry on top. So
it makes it even better.
Yeah. So
I think I'm okay giving this one to Ken, to be honest, because like numerically he did win. I think.
Yeah.
By like 1 or 2 points.
Yeah. Okay.
And even just looking at him, like I think that they are both on a very even playing field.
Yeah.
But like he does feel kind of special.
Yeah. Sweet. So Crystal Cave.
Ken reigns supreme.
Reigns supreme over the land. Was that what you thought would happen? Is that your predicted outcome? I guess we should have probably predicted.
Been like, hey, what do we think? Honestly, no. I got really scared at the beginning because so many of your picks, I felt like I was lowballing, and so they were just dropping left and right. And, like it's just funny how different people have different criteria and will like think differently.
Yeah, for sure.
So I did not expect it to get that close at the end, I think is what surprised me too.
Yes, I agree. It was definitely closer than I thought it would be. But yeah, let us know which would have been your top pick for most beautiful, prettiest, handsome, whatever you want to call it, doll.
They're like screaming at the screen, like, "Don't pick that one!"
Yeah. And let us know if you agree with our final pick. So, and again, if you're not following Rainn, go over to Fairy Tale Dolls. I remembered the name of the
It's like the stage fright. The second you need to remember it, it's just gone.
Yeah. But yeah, go follow them on their YouTube channel. You also have Instagram?
Yeah, I have Instagram and I have TikTok, but like I don't do that much on TikTok.
I also have TikTok, which is I never post on there.
Yeah, I don't post. I like scroll through. Like I like to look at other people's stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't do that much.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, thanks Rainn again for doing this. I don't know, is there another one that we could do? Like
I mean, let us know in the comments. Make suggestions.
Yeah, let us know if you want us to rank, like do like a group ranking like this. It could be fun. So
yeah, the tournament style too is like a really fun way to kind of randomize it a bit.
Yeah. So thank you for watching as always. If you haven't already, please remember to subscribe to my channel and Rainn's channel. And I hope you're having a lovely whenever you're watching this, and we will catch you later. Bye.